Hello everyone, I'm Wolfpower16, but you call me Wolfie, and welcome to Wildermyth, however you like to call it. So, if you don't know this game, this is an interesting game. If you are someone who likes making characters and role-playing, like D&D, stuff like that, you can do this with this game. It has like a comic book art style where you can choose different stories, as you can see here, and you can even play with friends. I have played this a lot, but I figure why not play with you guys watching. So we're going to start with Age of Ulstryx, a 3-chapter story that is geared towards new players face off against the implacable Gorgon leader Ulstryx. Alright, we are going to do difficulty storyteller, and I am going to have my mods on here. You can play with mods, you can play without mods. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to turn off these mods. Yeah, I'm going to turn them off for a minute so you guys can see it without the mods. And we have a good old time. So let us make our characters here. You can make characters, but if you have already played the game, you can choose from Legacy, which obviously from right here, I can't do that because this is a new thing. We're just going to randomize here. And stop. Alright. And you can see you can change the name, body type, voice, the attraction, stuff like that. Juli Spokes, I actually like that name. It's actually a good name. They can even have relationships. There are stats for them. It's actually really cool, and they even have a story and you can edit it. But since we randomized it, we're going to keep it this way. So, Juli never spoke much about her past. Sometimes when the fire was low, she let slip a fragment about stormy parents, a wronged lover, or some doomed passion. A rugged, wiry beast hunter took her under his wing, taught Juli all he knew about seeking dangerous prey. Also something of the passion of lonesome people. She didn't fight for any political purpose. Self-betterment seemed to be her only serious ambition. Nice. Alright, so let's customize here. Head and face. Colors. I might actually keep everything with her, because I think this is actually a really good randomizing character, so we'll keep her as is. You can even have children who can, when they get an age, they can fight with you. So, we got Juli, the romantic Greewagon now. Stop. Alright, we got Leslin. I kinda don't like that name, so Bran Vaster. He's age 18. Oh, I didn't even see how old she was. I might change her hair. I don't really like that hairstyle. Let's see here. Ooh, they added a bunch of new hairstyles, it looks like. That looks cool. The facial hair, I don't like this facial hair because it made me look like Amish. Now, if you want facial hair, we'll get you a big burly beard. We'll keep your colors the same, your height, your size and everything's all fine. What is your history? Your gritty potential and a flirt. Bran learned quite early that those who were first didn't always prosper. Those who were strongest tend to get what they wanted. He endured a lull filled with uneventful labors before adventure finally called. He laid eyes on a few of the ladies he would be working with, and the decision to go adventuring was an easy one. So you went adventuring for the ladies. Great. Alright. Well, right now you're adventuring with one woman, which is Bran. And let's see. Yeah, it's up. Oh, okay. Mika Clefstuck. We're just gonna... Wenlow, no. Loba? No. Here we are. Ellen Darkglen. I'm trying to choose names that are easy to read when I had to read all of them, because like I said, it's a comic book story-based game and it's very fun. So we have Ellen Darkglen, who's a cavalry poet, age 23. I like your hair. It's actually kind of cute. And you'll be a ginger. That's fine. Okay, let's History. Your integrity, crave, and proud. Will provide for as a child, Ellen had all the advantages, but she also got credit for being wise enough to make the most of them and wandering alone among mountaintops. She saw life's mysteries as a tapestry wholly connected, and every day were there hung the opportunity to unravel a piece of thread. She craved fame. Adventuring seemed like the best way to get it. Alright, so that's what she be. How old was her? Okay, so we've got 22, 23, and 18. Alright, so he's the youngest right now, so let us start growing the lands. It takes just a bit of time to put all this together. Get ready. Here we are. Quick count. This book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Oh, okay. Oh, let her voice be. How does that saying go? The unwritten word causes the most harm. Good. Then let this be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Haunted only by the dust on her new boots, a young woman named Juli takes the seasonal road to the town of Cooktown. I bet it'd be less expensive if I went in asking for a dozen. Yeah, a dozen candles, I'll say. And then, just suddenly remember, I only need 2. No way that old guy raises the price. If he does, I'll guilt him. Breeze is light that day, birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Bran out of bed. Probably he never got the courage to clean out the spider haven in his rafters. Wonder if he'll make me do... That's smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Juli hurries towards town thinking of Bran, a young man whom she's known since girlhood. Okay, so we can choose that they could be rivals, friendships, or romance. So friendship... if they have basically these can have like effects when you're fighting. So rivalry, if you do that, and let's say she kills a monster, and he'll have, oh yeah, watch this, and he'll have like an extra boost to his next attack. Friendship, I think it's where you have the I got your back thing if they are like behind you or adjacent to you. And romance is if, for example, if she got hit by the monster, then he would have lover's vengeance if he hits that exact same monster. So they have some good effects. I think I'm gonna go middle road for right now, and we're gonna do friendship because he's a bit of a flirt, as it said in his character sheet. So we're gonna just have him as friends, and if they find romance along the way, that is fine. So, friends. Bran, you alright? I'll get you out. Just make a little noise. And here we go. We got the fighting going now. Alright. See, as you can see, for those of you who play D&D or any other TTRPG game, there is a map, a grid, and you only have certain movement in certain things. Right now, I can move the squares. Those green squares are like what I can move. The yellow is mean I can move, which takes up my whole turn. But that's fine, because this is just the beginning part. We're just going into this house to get Bran. Just gotta open the door here. His house is still standing, at least. Bran! You know you can't really hide from a fire. Knock, knock. Doesn't know. Bran! Why is no one... The door unlocked. Bran shoves it open. Hey, do you not smell the... Shh! Get inside! Hup. Slam! Your bow? Yeah. These... What were they? They were... things. They were monsters. They... Go! have one trapped in the garden. Staying in here isn't really an option, right? So here, I've got some tools around. You're stronger than I am. You can swing something pretty good. I bet we can at least drive it off. Or I hope we can. Let's see. Pitchfork, pickaxe, or frying pan. I went middle road before. We're gonna go with frying pan. It can be killed, right? Just be ready when you open that door. Alright, so now we are fighting. So it looks like, even though I would prefer her to be the hunter, which that's what Bran looks like he is. It looks like she'll be the tanky fighter person. So as you can see, there's like a blue shield thing. So basically with that, you can, it helps your party members out, where there could be certain effects that help that and everything. Alright, let's open the door here. And there's 3 types of classes. There's hunters, warriors, and mystics. And they all have like certain abilities. He can shoot the, and this is one of the Gorgons here, one of the enemies. He's called a roe. He's like a infected stag or deer or something like that. And they make corruption, which you see right here. They are nasty, nasty little things. Yep, she is a greenhorn warrior, and as you can see, you can choose different types of abilities for your characters. And LP, these are legacy points. That's something I don't have right now, but they help you where you want to reroll, or you can get rid of certain enemies with cards, or you can save them up and use them for like endgame stuff. So let's see, engage. As a swift action, Juli engages a foe, forcing it to attack her. Juli must stay in range and maintain. Okay, we got battle dance. When attacks only costs Juli 1 action. Or untouchable. When Juli gets killed, the next attack against her within 1 turn will miss. I'm gonna do untouchable. It's a really good one. And now we have Bran Vaster, who can have Thorfane, Rogue, or Crippling Strikes. And you find an action point after a melee skill. Bran's melee and range has by 2. I like Rogue because every time he kills an enemy, he enters the grain plane free, become hidden. Because hunters can like have a thing called Silk Step, and then they get like items and they help. What my friends and I usually do when we play this game, we go for the lowest one. Like he needs his because his passive is super lower than Juli's. So let's claim that. You got it right. It's dead. Can you check? The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris. Some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. We should go. Ellen is alone. It's quite possible she needs our help. Ellen? She's at the ruined tower by now. Anyway, what about my house? No one's going to steal your stuff. Ellen will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. Is it really? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we meet her. We should. The tower in the hills, you've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come in and they go that direction. Juli and Bran follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Ooh. I don't think you'd be a rival. I could make him as friends with her, but I kind of want the lover's vengeance thing to show you people go out there, and I really don't think he'd be a rival for her. I'm gonna go with the romance route with him. I know it says that he's a flirt, but that could, when you could use, okay, so like I said in the legacy, when these characters are in your legacy, you can use them, even though they have someone, they'll still try to get a romance option with another person, I believe, even if you lock them down as soulmates. So, because that's happened to me before. It's just they won't be the soulmate. It's just them in another story, and it's weird, but it's fascinating at the same time. So I'm gonna go the romance one. Ellen, you said you'd be fine. Don't make me call you a liar. A wordless wall passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've always been a little fond of her, I thought. Of Ellen? You mean I have? Oh. Is that true? Well, but I love what she thinks about. I love that she looks at things and really sees the thing. She pays attention. There's reverence in her gaze. And plus, it seems like no matter where she goes, we tend to have adventures. Because it could be one of those things where... So, I'm going to lock down their relationship history. There we are. See, she is a crush. I am locking that relationship because I think that's super cute, honestly. Scouting. Yeah, I know how to scout game. But right now we are going to prepare defenses. So preparing defenses is helpful because it helps with like these incursions and stuff that happen on certain days. Right now it's not happening now. And these will give me foe cards, calamity cards as they call it. But I do really like this game. I could see someone using it as a little campaign in the future. So, we're gonna scout here. I'm gonna at least get Ellen in here. The previous night. The tower where Ellen had arranged to meet Juli and Bran is a place she often used to escape to as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. And now I wait, I suppose. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive, though. Better not to be, maybe, if that beast breaks through. We stand separated, in space and in perspective, as the crow and the wolf she looks down to. Guaf, shafuk. But one of us must kill the other. What can a bird do but call at you with her wings bound? It's a picturesque old tower, perfect for a plot twist. Maybe the boast of some long-dead despot whose name has sunk in the river. But as the old would tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failures is often the dream that drove it. That book. Why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself. Huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Ellen bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. And here's the name of the game. Wildermyth! Look at all this. It's full of strange stories. The folklore of folk long forgotten. The Chained Girl gives no great insight. It's the uncomfortable story of a girl shackled to a rock by her parents, who sends her spirit free, moving through the links of the chain that binds her. Well, that's a little dark. The Coinclaw Bear and the Benstrom Fox? It's mostly a conversation between a miserly bear and a traveling fox. In the final sentence, the fox stamps the bear's soul into a coin and sends her around the world on the current of exchange. The Cooktown Quilters. tells of an assembly of very old people who, instead of dying, take up quilting. They live together, speaking rarely, making magnificent quilts. Ellen reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. He spoke. Something in her feels like it's coming loose, but she can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Good. Then let this be the beginning. Here, in our yawning country, Ellen writes. Words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through her body like the sour, sourceless eggs one walks with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning playing, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods, where birds once bellowed, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Ellen's head, subsides. I made it to morning? She lowers her bleary eyes. Her story lies before her in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? I give you a spoon or staff? Spoon or staff? Spoon or staff? So this is our mystic then. So the spoon is a wand, and the staff is obviously a staff, the long stick. I'm gonna give you a spoon. Why not? 'Cause spoon. Open wide, beast. I'm getting out of here. Alright. Now. Okay. So mystics are interesting as well. They can interfuse objects. So like, and the objects do something like, for example, the mannequins can constrict. A serpent of animated fabric wraps around an enemy, hobbling it, squeezing away its life, basically. So, we're gonna... There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. Well, I put it on the easiest one because I'm just recording it, so for you guys. And also, mystics can have, like, really good... Like, you can make, like, a whole druid if you want to, a naturalist. Compulsion, you can force the enemy to go to a certain area. But this one is a really good one because whenever the enemy basically is in the presence, you do a little like magic ring thing that makes them get 1 damage. So we're gonna do that. And I guess you get these. There you go. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. Snort. But Ellen moves quietly, sensing her way in the dark. Daylight lands on her wrist. Cool wind soothes her tired eyes. It's still the same world. She closes the tower door, gentle to make no noise. Lep. That was the mystic's art that I did. Right, tower? Where'd I get it from? Could have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a woman's born with that might blossom in her life when she needs them? Suddenly I could listen to the bookcase, talk to the flame. I feel the sweetness in that onion plant. Ellen! Although, does this power mean, or do I have to do anything with it? Is it better if I don't? Ellen, you're okay. You're okay? You look like it. Hey, Ellen. Something happened? Bran? You're here and you're safe. Good. Oh, sorry. And you too, Juli. Juli and I only barely made it. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Cooktown. It burned? Garoo! Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. I just love that. It's like, well, I do magic. Alright, so that is what I'm going to end for right here. This will be part 1 of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like the video before you go. Hit that bell icon to get notified when I make videos, and subscribe to Wolfie's Pack, because majority of you aren't subscribed to this channel. But anyway, this has been Wolf Assisting. Sign off from the cave. Laters.